Hey everyone, it's Megan with the CraftyPlannerLovR here. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. Today we are going to be planning for the month of May in my social media Hobonichi cousin planner using some stickers from BlessUrHeartStickers, Simply Smith stickers, and SweetTPlans. So yes, we are using stuff from several different shops. You guys know how much I love my SweetTPlans May dashboard, so this is going to be for our goals for social. I also have an extra page for some reason in my cousin planner, so I'm going to use this as a little cute dashboard. I also may put it at the front of my planner. I haven't quite decided yet. If I do, I'll let you know. Then we have this from BlessUrHeartStickers, and this is the dashboard for the month. This is like the calendar. And then for our goals, you guys are like our social media stats. Yes, this says February, but don't worry because I'm going to change it. It's going to say May because this doesn't have a specific heart love themed besides these two strips of washi, which we will fix. So I thought, you know what, I have this extra page, I might as well use it because it's going to go to waste and I'm not going to use it until February, and then by then I'll probably forget about it. So we're going to use that, and then I'm also going to be using these two boxes here and maybe these two because they're not necessarily themed around a this is obviously Valentine's down here because it says love, it has hearts, and that's not necessarily Valentine's, but it could be. So I'm going to use those, and then I have some other stickers that are off to the side that I might use as well. This is not our first time doing these, so if you guys want to see all the way from the beginning of the year 2025 through now, you can check out my playlist, and I will have all of that linked for you. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in. So the first thing we're going to do is take out our April dashboard little card and journaling card, I think is what it's called, and put in our May one. So these are from Growing Modestly. Unfortunately, her shop is closed, so I have been using these to just, you know, have a little cute something in the pocket. And what I do with the month before is I will take them and add them to my planner in the monthly section in my week's planner. So I've been doing that. So if you want to see flip throughs of those, I think that those flip throughs are on my YouTube shorts if you are interested in seeing how I have used my Hobonichi weeks. So that's going to be for April. Put that in there. And then we're going to go ahead and jump into our monthly. Alright, so let's go ahead and begin by adding our May dashboard. You guys know how I put my stickers on if you've seen my videos before. I usually start with either the bottom or the sides and go from there. I forget every time that I always like to start with the sides with these. For some reason, my brain does not work properly. Alright. I usually start with the sides just to, sorry, I just bumped the camera, just to get a feel of how I want to lay these out. There we go. Perfect. All right, so we have our May goals. If you remember last month, I've been using these two trackers for Lemonade and Threads because that is just how I have been tracking them recently. Where did the, it's under here, there it is. And then this is my social stats for Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. For now, we'll find out if TikTok stays normal, but for now I feel like we're okay. So I'm gonna put these here, and I like this because it like is the same size as or it's the same kind of like colors as the SweetTPlans, so it matches pretty well. And what we're gonna do is I have a sticker from Growing Modestly that says May. Hold on, I have to get the right one out. Here we go. And we're just going to use that. And instead of it saying February, now we're going to cover it up and it's going to say May. I do need my whiteout just a little bit to get rid of this. And a little bit here. Boop. Alright. I feel like that's good. And there we go. Oh, nope, I missed a little bit. Low spot. There we go. Perfect. See, now it says May, and you can never know the difference, right? You don't know. And then for our little strips of washi here, I'm just going to cover it up with the leftover pieces from the edges of that dashboard. And we're just going to have it that way. That way you cannot tell that it is a February dashboard. All right, perfect. And now we're going to go into our calendar, which I did go past that, sorry. So this is what April looks like, and we are going to do the same thing with our May monthly, and we're just going to add these. Now I do need to check to see, looks like the month ends on Thursday, so looks like this is where we're going to be. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Perfect. Okay, great. So this is what we're going to be using. I like to double check because sometimes, like, you never know how it works in a calendar that's undated. Obviously, I need to date the calendar because I don't have the scripts or anything. That's okay because I have days of the week and I have date covers. So we are covered with that. Wow, I am just doing great. All right. Perfect. Okay. And same thing with this side. All right, let me find my days of the week. All right, so I have my days of the week from Growing Modestly, and then I have days, date covers from SerilynArt Planning. All right, so there is the days of the week all filled out. I also put the May script up here, and then one thing else that I did, wow, words are hard. Something else that I did was add a this month script from Shine Sticker Studio. So there's that. Now we're going to move into our monthly section. I went way too far for our goals and our stats. And like I said, I wanted to use these for the different PRs that I'm in for my tasks and things. So I think what I'm going to do, because I do have these box stickers as well, is I'm going to line the top and bottom of the spread first with some more of the stuff up here that was from the what is it called, the Sweet Tea dashboard. And just like that, we have those down, and now I'm going to line here for our different PRs. Just like this. Okay. I keep knocking the camera, you guys, and I am so incredibly sorry. I don't know what is happening. And I'm going to use these for the headers for the different PRs teams that I'm in, because we do have 4 that I need to track as far as like sales go and things. Technically I have 5, but one of them doesn't really, like, I don't really need to track that kind of stuff for them. So for that one, I'm going to put a little box right here. Just like that. And then over here on this side, I was thinking of using these strips for like ideas and things that I might have for different postings and stuff for their specific, what is it called? For their specific shop. I don't know why words are so hard for me today. So let's do... another idea is to make, I'm gonna make a box right here for just random stuff. And then we'll do one there, one there, and another one right here. I need one more. So I'll put that one here. That's not enough room. I need to make sure I have room too, right? So let's put it there. And then move this one up just a little bit. Like right there. Perfect. Okay, I like that much better. I do kind of want to add like a floral or something. I do have these florals from SerilynArt that I was thinking of maybe adding because I feel like they kind of fit my idea. So, might as well stick them in here like this. Oopsie. Okay, and then I could stick this one. Well, my idea was to stick it up there, but I can cut it in half. I can still stick it up here. Like that. And honestly, I could stick this one still. Yeah. I need to flip it because I can't see what I'm doing. Do you guys get like that? I feel like I'm always like that with my planners. I can never see what I'm doing. I do like this floral though, so I'm just gonna rip it so that I don't mess it up. Just like that. Cool. Alright, I kind of want to add just a small bit down here too. So I'm gonna cut this one in half. And we are gonna move this up a little bit one more time and stick this floral. I'm gonna do the smaller one right there. Whoops. Okay, and then this one I'm gonna hang up here since we don't have a lot of space there for anything else. And then we have some smaller florals that I think I am gonna add. There's that one. And then this one. I'm gonna stick that one here and this one right there. Perfect. Okay, I do want to go back to our monthly. So we have our calendar here, and then we also have our monthly. And I think I want to add just a few more flowers around this as well to tie in the colors. So I'm going to take this guy and I think I'm going to stick it right here. I'm going to have to outline that, I think. I'm also going to stick this guy here, but I want to lift up Thursday if I can. I think I also need to lift up Friday, just maybe the first 2 letters. Yeah. There we go. Awesome. Okay. Maybe one more. I don't really need to keep adding florals, but you know what? Who cares, right? Yeah, I'm gonna add... Oh my gosh, I am like struggle busing over here. There we go. I'm gonna add this smaller one right here in this corner. And then we're gonna go to this calendar. And I'm sticking this guy right here. Perfect. And you know what? I think I'm gonna stick this guy here. And I'm gonna add, I'm gonna cut it, right? And I'm gonna add this guy right there. And maybe yeah, I was gonna say maybe up here too, and I like that because then it doesn't take away any of the tracking information either, which is what we want. And we have a little bit left here, but I think I kind of want to stick it. Ooh, let's put it right here, like that. We have 2 more, I might as well use them. So I'm gonna stick this one there, and then I'm gonna go back to our calendar. Kind of want to stick something. Ooh, how about we do this right here? Okay, I need to cut off this edge here. That is a good little side. And then I'm kind of thinking, I did kind of want to stick this one right here. And I still think I can, I just need to lift up Sunday. And probably the 4th as well. May the 4th, haha. Okay. There we go. And then we'll put that right back where it was. How fun is that? I love this. I'm gonna add these last little floral pieces to the 2 edges over here. And then I think we will be completely done with this spread. I do kind of want to outline this. Alright, so I went ahead and outlined all of them. I think it looks much better and you can see them a lot better, and I think that it brings the colors of it together a lot more. So that is everything for this video. I hope you guys liked it. I absolutely love how the florals look. I'm really happy I was able to repurpose this page into more of a themed, like, floral spread, you know, and I'm also really happy that I was able to turn these into something as well. If you guys like this video and you want to see more from me, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Check out the rest of these videos that I have done in all of my daily pages as well as the monthly pages if you guys are interested in seeing anything. Don't forget to check out SweetTPlans. I will have her information linked in the description box below, as well as BlessUrHeartStickers and Simply Smith stickers, so that you guys can check them out and follow them and give them all of the love and support. For Simply Smith stickers, just remember to give yourself about 2 months in advance for shipping, because she is currently in the hospital, so it takes her a little bit longer to ship things to you. So just keep that in mind if you do decide to purchase for Simply Smith stickers. If you're thinking, oh, I'll have this in time, start out in July, you know what I mean? So like, give yourself 2 months. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it inspired you. And until next time, craft on. Bye guys.